So this is something I've been waiting to talk about and show you guys for 8-9 months at this point. Something I've been working on with a really good friend of mine, and it's finally here. We're finally done after months of messaging back and forth and months of phone calls and revisions. The Lark. This is my first signature anything, actually. I've never had any piece of gear with my name on it. And Zach at Mythos Pedals worked some magic to make this thing. This is something that I have been thinking about and dreaming about for a really long time, and I'm really excited to show this to you guys and bring it into the world. This is essentially my 64 GA5-T Skylark amp in a box. So rather than just doing some kind of normal pedal demo, I figured I would tell you the story of how this thing came into being. It was months of work and prototyping, all done by Zach at Mythos Pedals, and he killed it. This is honestly one of my favorite pedals I've ever owned. The tone is exactly what I had in my head when we first started talking about this last spring. So in this video, I'm going to take you through the process of making a pedal. From the first meeting, design process, and prototyping, all the way to taking the prototype on the road and debuting this thing last week at Winter NAMM. Now, before we get started, if you'd like to pre-order the Lark, there will be a link in the description box and the comments down below. That'll take you to the website where you can pre-order one of the first Larks from the first batch. Without further ado, let's go back to last summer at Mythos HQ in Nashville, Tennessee.
The idea was you take the input stage of like a classic amp and convert it from using a tube to using a JFET, just using a transistor. And so this is called a Fetzer valve, which is like an old school circuit. It's been around for years. And I basically adapted it to work, or to emulate the GA5. But didn't sound right, so I scrapped it.
Right.
So I started over, and I went from this little picture, which is not what it's going to be, to this gigantic thing. Now we're here, which is drive stage into a tremolo that also has a preamp, so you can use it to control the output volume.
Right.
Pretty simple, pretty straightforward idea.
So the general idea is we want to take that and put it on your pedal board.
Yeah. Just really simple. It's going to be 3 knobs, we think. This will be a trim pot that you can change internally if you want to change like the depth.
Yeah. Because on the Skylark, the tremolo, this only controls the frequency. The depth of the tremolo is fixed.
Right. So right now it's set up to where, so this turns it on and off. This is the input gain. This is your output volume. And then intensity, or the speed, and the depth. And it's assigned to the switch.
Oh, cool.
So you can actually see, I thought I had it right. I may have to check my wires here.
This is the prototype stage. We're figuring this out. In fact, this is the first time I've ever seen.
Oh, it's this one. I had my knob right.
Ooh, and what could be cool is if we tried to match the rate sweep of this.
Right.
So we can, I guess, experiment with that today. And
yeah, that'll be like the pot taper.
Yeah.
And some values on here that we can monkey with.
So you want to ABM?
Sure.
Amp versus breadboard?
Let's try it.
Cool. All right, so I usually go in input 2.
Okay.
There is a slight difference.
It's probably just like a couple decibels.
Yeah. It's not super deep. It's like,
no, I didn't remember it because I watched your video and a bunch of everything I could find on YouTube.
yeah.
I was like, let's hear this thing. Okay.
This is V1 prototype.
V1
breadboard.
take 1.
close.
We'll have to get it faster for sure.
Let's go back to the Skylark.
That sounds a little closer.
Yeah, it does. You know what immediately is jumping out to me about this drive tone is this is sitting. It's like where my light speed leaves off, this picks up and goes a little bit further. If that makes any sense, like. Do we want this to be like you kick the pedal on and it turns any relatively clean amp into the Skylark?
Right.
Or do we want it to kind of capture the essence of the Skylark's overdrive and imprint it onto whatever amp you have?
I mean, that's kind of what I was thinking, because the gain right now is pretty much all the way up.
Yeah.
I mean, you can use it as just like a preamp, just a tone shaper,
right, and
a boost, because it's got a ton of output.
Yeah.
So I think it makes more sense to have it not just be like a Polaroid of this, like a Kemper, the profile of it, but be like, you know, kind of this amp. But I still think if we shaved off a little of the low end, it may give a little bit more of that inherent quality that this has, because the 12 is still going to have the bass. Right. Even if you choked it way down, it's still going to be a little bassier.
Yeah. I think, so my idea with this is like, I love this amp, but I can't take it on the road because it's old and fragile. So I want to have it in a pedal that I can use. So
yeah, like to me, it's like it's not close enough yet. Like I still feel like I'm really far away.
Okay, so let's try rolling off the bass.
Okay, yeah, let's do that.
Okay, so we're here in Groningen in the Netherlands, and tonight is the first night I am using the Lark, my pedal with Mythos. I've got the prototype here, and yeah, tonight's the first run. So basically we've got master volume, tremolo speed, and overdrive, and it's all around this amp jewel here. So this is pedal on, and then when you kick the tremolo on, you get it blinking like so. So it's not quite perfect. There's a couple things I want to tweak on it, but it's pretty close, man. Zach did a really good job of getting this thing to sound like the Skylark. So a couple tweaks, but we're almost there. All right, NAMM 2020, day one. We're late, as usual.
What are we late for?
Well, we got to be at Mythos soon. Well, no, we're not late. We're good.
Late?
Mary.
NAMM officially has begun, right?
That's it.
Vlogception.
Are you ready?
No.
This is your first winter NAMM.
I don't have my voice. It's not cute.
Alright, we're going in.
Alright, ready. Good luck.
Okay, so this is it. After 9 months, 10 months of work, we're finally getting ready to announce and release the new pedal, the Lark, in 25 minutes from now. I'm actually a little bit nervous. I've never done anything like this before, and I don't really know what to expect. I don't really know what to do, but I'm really excited to show it off to you guys. I guess plug it. If you're interested in picking one up, there will be a link down below where you can get your order in for the first batch of my first pedal.
What's up?
You!
I'm sorry. All right, hey, good to see you.
See you, man. Oh, shit!
Oh, I know. Can I come?
What
Hi.
are you doing here?
Oh, I was just playing your pedal.
Really?
I have to send that to him.
Put your name on yours? Yeah.
Yeah, that's what I wanted. But what I really want.
Yeah.
What did you think?
I am incredibly excited about the Lark. Zach and I designed this thing to be a tool. It's meant to cover a lot of ground no matter what amp or guitar you might be playing, anything from clean boost to full-on overdrive tones, and it works well with other pedals. For me, I've been using it as kind of an always-on pedal with a backline amp like I did in the Netherlands, and having the Tremolo feature is awesome because it's something I kick on and off all the time. The reality is, besides the pedal itself, the coolest thing to me is that you guys have given me the opportunity to do something like this. I mentioned this in the 100,000 subscriber episode I did a couple of weeks ago, but I just want to say it again. I'm incredibly thankful for you guys, the subscribers, the people that watch these videos and support the channel, the people that come out to shows, the people that I met at NAMM last week. Every single one of you, it's incredible. I really, really am grateful for the support around this channel and what I'm doing with these videos. So again, you guys made this possible. And I also want to say a huge thank you to Zach from Mythos. He put in so many hours of work onto this circuit, dialing it in, revising it, working out all the bugs and the issues to do something really cool. Over the last year, Zach has become a really great friend to me and to Tilly. Not only does he have a great pedal company, but he's an awesome guy. If you ever get the chance to meet him, you'll understand what I'm talking about. And last but not least, I want to shout out my friend Shay O'Connor. She's the artist that designed the Lark logo, the artwork. She's also the one that did my RS logo a few years ago. But Shay is an extremely talented illustrator and artist. I'll have her Instagram linked down below. You should absolutely go follow her and support her. And if you need any design work, I highly recommend her. She's incredible. This is the second thing she's done for me, and she knocked it out of the park. So that's the Lark. You're going to be seeing it and hearing it here on the channel, both in studio and on the Backstage Journal gig vlogs. Once again, huge thanks to everyone that was involved with this project. Huge thanks to you guys. If you haven't done so already, be sure to subscribe and click that bell icon down below so you can be notified when I'm posting new videos and going live here on the channel every Sunday. If you're interested in any of the new merch designs or my HX Stomp and Helix presets, those are all linked down below as well. And you can also find the green room there, which is a great way to support the channel. There's a private forum over there with lesson of the week content and monthly challenges, all kinds of cool stuff going on in that community as well. Anyways, I'm Rhett Shull. Thanks for watching, and I will see you guys very soon on the new one. And remember, there is no plan B.